I discovered my boss was stealing my ideas by accidentally joining her private video call with the CEO. Working remotely has its perks. But after being passed over for promotion twice, I was beginning to wonder if being out of sight meant out of mind for advancement opportunities. Every Monday, I'd submit innovative campaign ideas to my manager, Diane. Every Thursday, she'd present them to leadership as department initiatives. I suspected she was taking credit but had no proof until last month. I received a calendar invite from Diane for to preview minus do not Jane scheduled for 2 p.m. It was clearly sent by mistake, probably meant for her personal calendar as a reminder. Out of curiosity, I checked our shared department calendar and saw no leadership meeting scheduled at 2 p.m. I was deep in spreadsheets when my laptop automatically joined a video call. Paternally, Diane had set up the meeting link, but forgot to remove me from the participant list when she copied the invitation from our regular team meetings. My camera was off, but I could see Diane and our CEO clearly. My microphone indicator showed muted and neither of them acknowledged my presence. I was about to leave when I heard my name, and Jessica has no idea I've been implementing her strategies for months, Diane was saying, sharing her screen to present my slide deck, the one I'd spent the weekend creating. She had simply replaced my name with hers. These marketing approaches are brilliant, our CEO replied. This is exactly why we're considering you for the preems position. I sat frozen watching Diane click through my work, my data, my research, all presented as her own brilliant insights. The meeting continued for 30 more minutes, with Diane taking credit for not just my recent work, but projects stretching back 6 months. When the call ended, I realized they never knew I was there that night. I couldn't sleep by morning. I had made my decision. I didn't confront Diane directly. Instead, I set a trap. I created 2 campaign proposals. One was brilliant but had a carefully concealed fatal flaw only visible during implementation. The other was solid, dependable, but nothing spectacular. I submitted both to Diane, strongly recommending the second option as safer. 2 weeks later, Diane presented my flawed campaign to the CEO and leadership team, of which I was now part, as I'd been invited directly by the COO to present my previous successful work based on results I'd documented. Halfway through her presentation, our CFO pointed out the critical error in the campaign structure. The room went silent as Diane stumbled to explain. Actually, I said calmly, that campaign was designed to fail. I included that specific error to prove that my work was being stolen and presented without my knowledge. I opened my laptop and showed emails proving the campaign was mine, including my warning about using that specific approach. The CEO's face showed first shock, then understanding, then something that looked remarkably like respect. I wasn't fired for setting the trap. Diane was asked to resign the following day. 3 weeks later, I was offered the prior position she had been pursuing. Sometimes visibility doesn't come from speaking louder, it comes from being strategic about when to stay silent and when to reveal your hand.